Here I am at Gandys Lake Railway Station. I'm going to carry out 4 rollout tests on 4 completely and utterly different bicycles. The first one I'm going to do it with is Barbarella, our utility bike, and she's going to be the control. Wherever she goes, wherever she reaches, I'll put an orange mark on the ground so that the other 3 bikes can be measured from that position. It's going to be easier than trying to measure the whole lot at once. I've put an orange blob of paint on the road there, which is particularly just directly opposite this lamppost, and this is where I'm going to start, and should finish off down the end of the car park. Right, there's my orange mark on the road. I'm going to put the front wheel over the top of it, the right pedal on the floor, down the bottom, and my left foot on the pavement. I'm just going to let go, let the brakes off and go. I've got a piece of chalk in my pocket, and where it stops I'll put a chalk on the road, and I'll repeat the test a few times to see if it's consistent. Here we go. Right, I stopped here first time, put a chalk mark. I'm now going to repeat the test. Right, I've done the test 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I've got a tape measure there. The spread is 1 metre 10. I've put an orange blob of paint there, as you can see. Now that is now the control, and I shall measure where the next bicycle goes to with respect to that blob of paint. The next bicycle to test is a cheap Halfords mountain bike. Thick knobbly tyres, and we'll see how that one gets on. Well, this mountain bike has delivered a surprising result with the thick, chunky 26 by 195 tyres. Blown up hard, I must say. Come over to where the orange blob is, and you can see that Barbarella's marks are where the orange is, and the MTB ones are there. I'll come back and pan back a bit like this, you'll see. So Barbarella with the 27 1¼ Michelin World Tours is basically no different to a chunky mountain bike on rolling. Barbarella's hubs are Shimano Nexus, and these are Halfords No Name. The next 2 bikes coming up. Right, the next bike to test is this 45-year-old Raleigh RSW 16. Totally original. It was a barn find and probably not been used since the 1960s. That completes the run for the runs for the RSW 16. As you can see, there's quite a spread here. These 2 back here, so I did 6 runs. Sorry, these 3 back here, I did 6 runs. There's 3 meters 30 between the end, but there is a tight little cluster here over 40 centimeters. So now the 4th and final bike. This one is my Mercian lightweight 531 frame, quality Campagnolo hubs, and very narrow 20mm tyres. Let's see how we get on with this one. This is where Mercian got to, 64 metres or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs, all fairly well grouped together. All of them at spread up to 70 centimetres only in 64 metres. At 54, this is where Barbarella and MTB got to, 54 metres or so. And coming a poor last was the RSW 16 at 45 metres. Quite a coincidence considering it's about 45 years old. The hubs freed up as it went along from run to run. As you can see, the earlier runs were way down. That's why I did 6 and I ended up with 3 up here. Test complete.